Oh, Marci, wake up. We still have shit to do. It's cyber news time. It's midnight and we have to work, so... I'm your man Alien and you're watching the cyber news! Hello everyone, it's cyber news time. Jokes aside, but we still have to work. Welcome to the next cyber news. In this cyber news, I will show you the small preview of upcoming November release. And you may be asking why we do this on YouTube when we normally do this on Patreon. So this is like simple thing. We just want to increase our activity on YouTube because of the changes that are coming with. We will be making battle reports and stuff like that from GRIDWARS, from Hyperfront, from Bloodfields, also like from Titanforge stuff. So that's why we want to like make more stuff on YouTube from now. I really hope that will be more convenient for you, and so like normal YouTube stuff, just subscribe, like and comment or something like that. But I think this will be useful if you just click this bell icon that will allow you to know everything that will be happening during the releases when we will be putting out some videos. Also, yeah, those are new minis. Those are new minis, but I will talk about them in a minute. Don't worry, full preview when we will show all the minis for the November will be, of course, on Patreon, so that will not change. Okay, we can go straight to the miniatures from this month. This is what it's coming. I have to show you 4 miniatures. So those 4 guys, and I will like. Just tell you a bit about it, because there is no secret that in December, oh sorry, I was talking about November, we are talking about December, we are so overworked, but chill. In the upcoming December, like the last year, we are going to the Land of Sand, which is our like small love for the Dune franchise. Of course, we are not making any copies of anything, but we are strongly inspired of the whole vibe of the Dune. So that's why those minis are here. Last year we were greatly inspired by the new movie, which is design wise is beautiful, and that's why like just stuck in our head, and we were doing this with pleasure. But this year there are like more minis, more stuff to do, and no new movie. So we tried to get some inspiration from other stuff, and I wasn't introduced to Dune by books, but the first thing I did my contact with Dune was from the very old game called Dune 2, Battle for Arrakis, I think it was called. And the images from this game just stuck with me, and I thought that would be just funny for the guys that are close to my age, probably, to have something from that, but more updated, because that was some old designs. So I would like to like pay homage to the game with also making some new cool designs. What I'm talking about, especially if you can have a look on this guy, it's very small on your screen, but it's bigger on mine. I remember those guys. They were not from the movies, and they were like mentats from the noble houses. That's why this guy is over here. Where is it? Over here. So that's like my interpretation of him. Of course, with some updated clothes, and the most important thing with all the emblems of the House of Ram, that's called in our release, all of those miniatures will be like suitable for the release from the last year. So if you liked the last year release, this is the last year release, where there was some normal troopers with the insignia of the houses, some noble heroes and stuff like that. If you like them and would like to complete this collection with this upcoming release, they will fit together. Of course, you can use them separately, no problem. This guy looks like some I think maybe some elite, maybe some tech wizard or I don't know. I think I'm sure you can fit him somewhere in your setting. Also the second one, because from the other house there was this guy, and he looks very noble because he was from the house of Atreides. So I just took inspiration from his head, because there's not much here, and the whole vibe of him. There was like this stuff. So he came out very good, and I think I hope my interpretation is cool. He also really looked like some tech wizard, or so like elite guy, noble guy with emblems and stuff, and he's like personal power armor. I'm really proud about this mini. He's really, because it's hard to make like miniatures that are like wise men or stuff like that without making them with big guns or like cybernetics on head or stuff like that. He actually is like, he's have only clothes, some armor, and some house emblems. I'm really proud of this one, and even because he came out from this, so I'm glad how he ended up looking. Also, this graphic present the stuff from the game. Well, let's say it's not very pretty, and it's a bit outdated. So I was trying to do something about something with those guys, and the result is over here. He is very like reminiscent of the pose of this guy from Behind the Rock, but I tried to make him like more futuristic with this very old school helmet and the similar pose. Of course, they're like standard troopers, so there will be more of them with different poses for you to use, as not exactly maybe for Dune stuff, but I think they fit great as like light infantry guys. And the last ones, the heavy troopers, of course, inspired also from this this few pixels, and I just want them make heavy, aggressive. But last year we had troopers that like were in power armors. So in my head, in these settings, they were like the peak of the infantry stuff, where they were very advanced armors. So this year guys should not be so advanced in comparison. That's why they are like still in big armors, heavy weapons, but a bit more smaller, a bit smaller than guys from the last year, and I think they will greatly fit together. I hope you like them. I can show you some interesting details for them in like more in Blender, because it's easier. That's also I think the advantage of this kind of preview, when I can show you the minis better and show them around. So like I said, he's in very simple clothes, but I think the pose is cool. He's like ordering stuff, but not like in aggressive way. He holds the book the same like in the graphics. He has some rings to it, and the eyebrows are of course homage to the original movie, the old movie where the guys have like crazy eyebrows. So and I'm really happy with the face and with the kind of armor that he's wearing. Really, if you would like, you can even use him in some fantasy stuff. So that's, I think, very cool. The same thing with Eustace. He's like old, grumpy, but really he reminds me a bit with his coat, like from some Gene Stealers stuff. So maybe you can use him somewhere over there. But he's great for the like evil character with this face, with this pose, like he's like scheming or something. Is very cool looking. And those two troopers, I wanted to make this guy in this pose, like from the old game, just as a homage. So he's like in an attacking pose. Over here I gave him a grenade with some short machine gun, so like lighter weapons than the heavy troopers. Of course he has his like short sword for close combat. And like I said, there will be a lot of them. They of course have like scarves around it to protect them from the sand, so they are like dynamically waving around. So he's the whole unit of them is coming. And the same thing with these guys. The whole unit is coming. They have like more aggressive big swords for close combat, reminiscent of the swords from the last year. Of course, the emblem of House of Ram, and a huge. And I really wanted to make like classic minigun, because always when we are doing like miniguns in Cyberforge, they has to be like. And I have some difficulties with the camera, so I'm sorry. I was talking about this guy. So like I said, we usually just modify some weapons to look more futuristic. For this time I will just like take the mean, heavy minigun with nothing special, just like lots of ammo and like extreme firepower. And for those guys, there will be the unit of them. The minigun is like the standard weapon. It's not like the special weapon that only one guy has it, but all of those guys are running around with this stuff. So I think this will be cool. So yeah, the small previews, like always, not that big. Like usually we are showing like 3 minutes. Over here you have 4. To tell you more about the upcoming release, as previously, there will be of course Grim Realms, so like separate like whole release for lots of miniatures, like in the Grim Realms and the dark gothic oriented, and Marcin is responsible for that. That's why he's looking like a zombie, like me. If you can see that the color of our skin is like the color of the wall, so we are like, oh. I'm kidding, but for sure, to be honest, it's like a lot of work. So we are like here all the time, all the time. And of course, Grim Realms will be the third part of the Carnage units. So like the continuation of the previous 2 months, and that will be the finished for them for now. And of course, in Hyperfront, I really hope you enjoyed the new game. We already saw, and there's camera again. Okay, so I had to change the camera because something went wrong, and where were I? I probably was talking about continuation of Carnage release in Grim Realms, and for the Hyperfront, this month there will be another new faction, and there will be some orcs. But you have to see it in the full preview. And I think preview-wise, this is actually everything. What are the upcoming plans? Because like I'm repeating this a lot, but we are working hard. There's like a lot of work, not only because the releases get bigger and we have not that much time to make them, but also we are working as always now for the campaign for GRIDWARS. So we are already preparing campaign. I still cannot tell you anything very precise, but it's sooner than later, and that's what we are focused on right now. We also like making a renovations, so like in here, like behind you, behind the camera, there is like foil, and the whole wall is putting down, so there are like construction workers working around, so it's like a bit crazy over here. But that's only to improve some our stuff, because like I said before, we are making a bigger studio and we will be able to make better videos for you and like improve our community contact. And so that's like why it's crazy in here right now. We have like lots of plans for generally for Titan Forge already for the upcoming year. Lots of events, so there will be like new events that will be coming. So there's like more opportunities for us to meet in person. So that's cool. And for one thing more beside the release this year, we also have some collaboration coming on. Still in this month. So in November and in December. So we have 2 collaborations upcoming, so you will just receive some free minis, and I think in the end one more free stuff that is coming your way. That will be special mini for the Christmas. Like each year, this is no secret that there will be some version of our guy Santos. First time he were on with the gun and on the ladder. Last year he was have like middle life crisis. Had new car and new girlfriend and new hair. So this year there will be also something special. So I hope you will really enjoy this. So this is all the stuff coming in the December. Okay, I think that's it. We have to get back to work. If there's of course any questions, like shoot them up in the comments below. Of course, that will also help us to make cyber news more regular. So there will be always cyber news from now on the 15th of each month to talk about small preview. And after the full preview on Patreon, so on 24th of each month, there will be the second cyber news. And from now on, I hope that will be very regular. So until then, stay cool, stay cyber.